Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm gonna be creating this 4th of July look for you. So I'm creating this video in partnership with Target, which is super exciting for me because you guys know I love Target. I love shopping there. I used to work there. I love cruising the aisles. I love eating my popcorn. I love seeing what's new, what's hot, what's poppin'. One of the many reasons why I love Target is because you can find so many different things in the same place, including cosmetics. They literally have everything you could possibly think of, and everything I'm gonna be showing you guys today is from Target. Everything from the red lipstick, blue eyeshadow, everything. So I'm gonna be starting with a base level look, super easy to do, very daytime if you're going out for brunch on the 4th of July with your fam, going to breakfast, super low key, very easy look that you can build on. And then I'm gonna be jumping up to the next level. We got a little bit more color, a little bit more action going on with some lipstick and some liner. And then we're gonna be bumping it up one more time to the 3rd level, which is like, we're going out to party. Fireworks are happening. This is it right here. We got red, white, and blue. I'm counting my hair as the white. Thank you so much. I wanted to try something fun today. I wanted to do something super patriotic for the 4th of July and show you guys my creative look. I encourage you guys to try something different, try something a little bit more bold than you normally would. I feel like this is kind of a little bit more bold for me because I normally wouldn't do two bold colors together, but I really like the way that it turned out. So I encourage you guys to do the same. So I'm gonna show you how to go from this look to this look. I'm really excited about these looks, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the first look we're gonna be doing is very simple, very quick. This is quick for me. This is like on the go. You're out the door by 9 o'clock in the morning look. So I already have my base on. I'm wearing my foundation and my concealer, and I'm gonna show you guys what I layer on top of that. And you do wanna make sure that you put on sunscreen. Don't forget sunscreen. Don't play yourself, especially if you're gonna be outside all day long. I like to use the one from CeraVe. This is the Facial Moisturizing Lotion, SPF 30 for my face. Then use any other sunscreen. Obviously reapply as often as you can on your body throughout the day. It's serious. Young people, I feel like, do not think about sunscreen enough because you don't see the effects of it until you're a lot older. So I already have my base on. I got my foundation ready to go, and clearly I don't have eyebrows on yet, so I'm gonna put on my brows. And today I'm gonna be using the NYX Eyebrow Gel. This is waterproof. If you're gonna have like the same base on all day, you're gonna wanna have like as heavy duty of a base on as possible, as waterproof, sweatproof, whatever it could be. So like a matte foundation, nice setting powder, and a waterproof eyebrow. So this is the shade Brunette from NYX. And I'm gonna be using a little angled brush with this. And I just put a tiny little amount on my little candle coaster, lightly working it into my brush. And then I'm gonna slowly start adding my brow on. And I'm gonna start in the tail of the brow because that's where I like to add the most product on first. And work my way forward just using the same amount of product. Keep lightly brushing it through. And then start going upward. And then so I don't come in too heavy-handed with the gel in the front of my brow because that happens really easily, I like to use a brow pencil up in the front. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the color Taupe. So then what I'm gonna do is right where I drew that little line right here, I'm just gonna do little brush strokes upward. And you can just brush it out a little bit. That'll soften up any harsh lines. All right, so we're done with the brows, and we're gonna keep the look really simple to start with. So I'm gonna move on to glow next because you have to have glow. Glow only gets better throughout the day. The more you sweat, the hotter you get, the more you're outside, you're gonna get glowier, dewier, if you will. So there are a couple different ways you could do it. You could use a cream or you could use a liquid. I like both of them. So I'm gonna show you guys the Sonia Kashuk highlighting stick. This is in the shade Sparkling Sands. You guys have seen me use this a lot. This is one of my favorite products, a really great affordable cream highlighter. So what you do with this one, or the way I like to use it, is apply it to my finger and then tap it directly onto my cheekbones. Just so you can see it coming in hot. Put some on the décolleté. I mean, honestly, saying décolleté is like one of my favorite things ever. I actually have to like feel around to see where these two little pointy things are. And then this part of your neck right here. What are these clavicles? Like this, it just makes you look like more sculpted, I feel like, when you highlight it. You don't necessarily have to contour. Even when I just do a little bit of highlight, I feel just like more sculpted, and I don't know, I like looking shiny. So I'm gonna add a powder highlight on top of the cream that I just put on, just because it really helps to brighten it a lot more. You can totally leave just the cream, but the powder takes it to the next level. So I'm gonna be using the Sonia Kashuk Chic Luminosity. This is the bronzer highlighter duo. Really pretty colors in here. It's got like a really cool looking crocky print. So I'm gonna take the peachy pink side and add it to the tops of the cheekbones. Oh, excuse me, Sonia. Oh, hello, Sonia. So I'm adding it to the tops of the cheekbones and then kind of buffing it up in that C shape upward. Just that way it hits all the way around. And then I'm gonna take some of that same powder and add it to, there they are, the clavicles. Some people just have more prominent necks than others, you know? And then I'm gonna take a little bit of that pink highlighter with my finger and add it right on top of the Cupid's bow. And then on the tip of the nose. Yes, girl, give it to me. All right, so now for a bronzer, I'm gonna do a little bit of bronzing on the skin. I don't heavily bronze as much as I used to because of my white hair. But I am gonna do a little bit of bronzing and contouring using the e.l.f. This is the Fiji Matte Duo, so it has a blush and a bronzer, or for me, this is gonna be a really great contour powder as well because it is a really neutral undertone. It's not super, super warm. And I love this blush color. That's like my jam right there. So I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and just dip it in here, and I'm gonna be doing a light, just a light contour, light snatch. And just add a little bit to the bronzing areas of the skin. I can over bronze really easily. I mean, I could do that before, but now it's like on another level of over bronzing. And now I'm gonna use this blush because I think this color is really pretty. Just add a little bit of this to the cheekbones. Ooh. Yes, girl. And then call me crazy, but I'm gonna take a little bit more of this Sonia Kashuk, the peach colored highlighter, and I'm gonna really lightly dust it with a fluffy brush. Not all over, but like right here. I'm gonna go a little bit heavier right here with it, but with like a fluffier brush, so that way it doesn't pack it on too heavy. But I want my skin to be like really glowy all day. And this will ensure that. So now what I'm gonna do for the eyes, I'm gonna keep the eyes super simple because we're gonna be having the same base all day. I don't want to add like mascara or heavy eye makeup. I wanna start off with something really fresh, that way we can build up on it. So all I'm gonna do is curl my eyelashes. And I know that sounds crazy, but that is something that I like to do. If you guys watch me on Snapchat, you know I just wear full foundation face all the time and no eye makeup. And what I like to do is just curl my lashes. It just makes me feel like I have a little bit of lift without wearing any eye makeup. Tap at the base, tap at the middle, tap at the end. All right, and then we're gonna finish off this look. It's a very nude, glowy look with a intense gloss. This one is from NYX. It's the Intense Butter Gloss in the color Tres Leches. So this is a really intensely colored lip gloss. So if you wanna do something more intense, you could go with like an intense lip gloss like this one. You could use more colored, but when I'm just doing something like very soft and kind of natural looking, I like to keep the whole face looking nude. We like to call it angel face in this house, right? All right, so this is the first look that I'm gonna be starting with. This is a really easy go-to look. You can build on it if you want to, or if you just wanna keep it nice and simple. This is very, very easy to do. You're just really focusing on the skin, the brow, and a soft lip. So it's gonna be very suitable for all skill levels. So now we're gonna build up on this look, and what I'm gonna do is start with the eyes. So I'm gonna jazz up the eyes a little bit with some eyeliner, and I'm gonna do a winged eyeliner. But I'm not gonna, I usually do like a really, really long one because I have a lot of eyeshadow on. But when I don't have a lot of eyeshadow on, I like to make the wing a little bit thicker on the lid, but a little bit shorter. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do that. And I'm gonna be using the NYX Matte Liquid Liner, which is a great super black matte liner. So what I like to do is I like to actually start out with the wing part, which is like the scariest part because it's like, oh my God, am I gonna make it? Just a short little wing and a little bit more angled just to make it a little bit more fun, kind of like pinup style looking, as opposed to doing a really straight long one. And then I'm gonna pull it down. So then I like to fill in the wing completely. And then I move on to the actual lid part. And then once I do the lid part, I kind of like figure out where I need to add on still. All right, so we have a nice little swing, a little cat eye going on. Like I said, these are a lot shorter than what I normally do, but it's still a wing. It still counts as a cat eye. It's still a wing. Now we are going to add some mascara, bump up the lashes a little bit. This is the NYX Skinny Mascara, a little baby wand. We got the liner. Now we're gonna add some false lashes. These are the Ardell Demi Wispies. I get so many questions all the time. What would you recommend for people that are just starting to wear lashes or wanna start wearing lashes? Maybe don't wanna do the most, because you guys know I kinda always do the most when it comes to lashes. This is always my first recommendation. These are the Demi Wispies. So these are fanned out. They start off shorter here and they go longer towards the edge, which is my favorite style of lash. So for a winged eyeliner, a more cat eye look, I recommend using the Demi Wispy. So this is what they look like. I can tell I don't need to trim them. They're very comfortable. These are like the most comfortable lashes you could ever wear. So now I'm just gonna put some glue on them and then we're gonna go ahead and pop them on. Just a little bit of fullness to the lashes. Just a kiss of fullness. All right, so we're gonna let the lash glue dry. And then you can set it with some black eyeshadow to make it look a little bit less shiny, but you can see we just got just a little pop of lashes. That's why I love the Demi Wispies, because you could be like, wait, are those yours? And people wouldn't know. Like for me, it just adds some fullness, which I love. All right, so now we're gonna take off this lip. All right, so we're about to add the bold red lip. And first I'm gonna throw on some red lip liner so that way I have a little bit of a guide. Your girl needs a guide before I put red lipstick on. And then for the lip today, this is the NYX Liquid Lipstick in the color Kitten Heels. This is like a hot fire red. Perfect patriotic color, super, super red, a lot of fun. I've worn this shade a ton of times. It's a really great formula and I love the color. I love this shade of red. Every time I wear it, I'm like, oh, I love this color. All right, so this is the second look that we have. We built up on the first one with a little bit of liner, some lashes, and some hot red lipstick. It's really bold, but you have the nice simple eyes. So you're just like, are you wearing a lot of makeup? Are you not wearing a lot of makeup? What's going on? So we're gonna bump up this look a little bit more and I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do. So we already have the lashes and the lip color and we're kind of popping right now. So what I'm gonna do first is actually curl the false lashes just a little bit more. This will just help to bump up the volume a little bit. And then I'm just gonna put on some mascara on top. All right, so now we're gonna add a pop of blue to this look and I'm gonna be using the Endless Silky Eye Pen. This is by Pixi by Petra. This is in the color Cobalt Blue. And this is an insanely good quality eyeliner. I mean, look at the pigmentation in this. Yeah, I know. That is crazy. It like blends in with my background. It's super, super blue and super creamy. So I'm gonna be adding this into my waterline. All right, so I got the pop of blue in my lash line. It's like, this Cobalt Blue, I'm telling you, is so creamy. It's amazing. So now I'm gonna go in with the Pixi by Petra. This is the Mesmerizing Mineral Palette in the color Silver Sky. And I'm gonna be using this shade right here. This is a really deep, like smoky blue. Just gonna be adding a little bit of that into the actual lash line. So this helps to diffuse the blue without using like another really bright blue eyeshadow. Makes it a little bit smokier. And then I'm gonna take this icy white shade that's up at the top of the palette and a pencil brush, and I'm gonna add that to the inner corner of the eye for a little pop of highlight. The red, white, and blue. So I just finished up the blue and I really like how it looks. It's very crisp and clean, so I'm not gonna put mascara on the lower lashes. But what I am gonna do now is add a little bit of contour on the center of the nose, just because we don't have a lot of eyeshadow on the actual eyelids, so I want to make my nose a little bit more chic. And I'm just gonna use that same e.l.f. palette that I used as bronzer and the blush, the Fiji one. All right, so this look wraps up my 3 levels of boldness in makeup. So let me know what you guys thought. I like to consider them like slay levels 1, 2, and 3. Each look gets a little bit bolder, and if you want to, you can always elevate your look with pops of color, whether it's your eyeliner or your lipstick, anything like that, which is what I love about makeup. And you can layer it to your preferred style. So if you don't want to do a heavy deep slay with blue liner and a red lip, keep it light. Keep it simple, nothing wrong with that. So this is my look for 4th of July and I really wanna see what you guys come up with, so I encourage you to try something out, do your own level of slay, whatever you're most comfortable with, and then hashtag Target Style if you post it so that way I can see it. So let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and thank you so much for watching.